First of all, thanks for joining us. Today we're talking with Peggie Hammonds. She is running for City Council of the City of Walterboro. Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
So, first of all, let's talk a little bit about you. Tell us a little about yourself, where you came from and such.
Well, I was born, and I'm first of all was raised in Walterboro, but I was born in Vandenberg, South Carolina. My mom and dad was born in Orangeburg, South Carolina. And I did graduate in Walterboro, but in Philadelphia, where my dad lived. I have 4 brothers, no sisters. All of my brothers graduated in Walterboro. I have 2 daughters and super daughters. As a matter of fact, they like politics somewhat too. So when I become city council, they'll be the type of people, they'll be like my back force. They'll be the people that stands behind in the background. They say, no, mommy, I don't think you should have said that, but you should have done that. Or better still, they would say things like, they keep me updated with what's going on in the world and what's going on in the community.
Gotcha. Now, running for City Council. Why did you elect to run for City Council?
Well, first of all, I work, politically. I've been working with, doing this quite a bit, quite a long time, you might say. Ever since I was old enough to vote, I've been hanging in there. And people would always come and ask me if I helped them out their campaigns, and I'm always out there on the trail. I've never asked for anything in return. I've always pretty much volunteered everything, and because I enjoy doing it, I look at my community and other people's community, and I see where there's so much that has to get done all the time. So, but sometimes, if you don't have a title, people don't want to listen to you a lot. And you want to go places and you want to say things, but people will say, well, who are you? So I feel that I want to work with City Council because I want to help with City Council with planning and building things for the community and that sort of thing. And I feel that I would have strategies, and I feel that we would work together really, really great to make the community a much better place.
Now, a lot of things have been going on in the community over the past few years. We've had some violence. We've got some infrastructure things going on. What are some of the things you'd like to see changed?
Well, I usually talk with people in the community and ask them what they would like to see changed. Because after all, working with City Council, I think that's going to be the most important thing is what the people want. So I would like to see, first of all, I think I would like to see us as people in community take an interest in coming back to taking some pride in the community. I see so many things. I see where people throw trash out and if it flies off their vehicle or something, nobody stops to pick it up.
Right.
I see where many animals, get ran over because people are speeding. I see, simple things as far as just having lines in the road painted and where people can see at night, and maybe some more signs put up or something. I see where the lighting in the, just even downtown Walterboro, some lights, bulbs need to be changed, or just more lighting in the community. Even some trees, because I've been noticing a lot of trees just fall into the road, and this is dangerous for people because we all have to be on the road. So there's so much. There's lots of potholes. The list goes on and on. But this is what people say. They say there are certain places where we need caution lights. We need more sidewalks so people won't need to walk in the street. I'd like to see people who doesn't have transportation. I'd like to see where maybe we could have something to reflectors and so forth to put on their clothing, their shoes. If they're riding a bicycle, reflectors, so cars and people can see them, because I work part-time and in Charleston with my daughter. She has a spa, and so we're on the road pretty much all the time, and we see people. We're like always amazed to see people just walking, and you don't know they're there until you get right up on them. And so I said, if we had some place where you didn't have to pay any money, you would just go to this place and they can get reflectors and that sort of thing, just so people can know that they are walking in the streets and walking at night, or they're on bicycles at night. So there's much. I would like to, again, be a part of the growth of Walterboro, and make this a place where when I'm in Charleston, people won't say, when they ask me where I'm from, and I say Walterboro, and they say things like, oh, Walterboro, I've heard of Walterboro. They say, you all have a lot of crime. And then some people say, so dark over there. So I hear this very often. I'd like to be a part of getting some of that done. I live in a high crime area myself. As a matter of fact, right this very moment, I have a bullet hole in my window. And but folks, we know how that got there. It didn't come from me. Yeah. But something has to get done. We have to get people more involved. People can't just live in a neighborhood and say they don't care, or we can't live in a neighborhood and pull our blinds down and don't want to look out of the window. We can't say, oh, I go to church, I go to the doctor, and I go right back home. We have to do something more about that. I want to see health. I want to see people more healthy, and I want to see more people in the yards trying to, create their gardens and so forth. There are many things I would like to seriously take part in, things of that sort. Maybe we can have someone in churches to be involved to pick up senior citizens and those who would like to go fishing again, things of that sort. There's much to be done. I plan to volunteer to see to it that some of these things are being done. I plan to come out and clean. I clean my area around my neighborhood often, all the time. So I want to continue doing these things, and of course, we all need help no matter what we do.
Sure.
So I feel and I believe that people such as myself still care. They're looking for other people who care, and I want to be that person that they can, one of those people that they can look up to and say, Miss Peggie's always out there, because I'm Miss Peggie and I am always out there. Might it be an election, or might it be just cleaning the neighborhood and the block, or what have you, or something that's going on. I'm always yelling out, or speaking out, I should say, against things that's unrighteously done to people or anyone.
Perfect. Well, I think you pretty much said it all, Miss Peggie. Thank you for joining us today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Other than November 4th, make sure that make sure that you come out to vote. You don't have to wait till November 4th. There's an early election that's October 20th. And so please come out and vote for Peggie Hammonds. I'll be right there with you.
Peggie Hammonds, candidate for City Council.